The Generations movie poster has sold out. If you are looking for that, that one's gone. Original crew plaque. This hangs
proudly.
Catty-corner from my desk.
Proudly cat-a-corner from your desk, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I'm not what you call a major trekker. I mean, I could play the trivia games and get more wrong than I get right, but I think that's pretty true of anybody.
Yeah, right.
But to me, it was significant in my life because of the era that it was on, which was a formulating era for me, and a lot of my sensitivities about right and wrong and fair and unfair and justice and all of that were being formed, and a lot of the storylines that they took, anti-war, big time for me in the 60s.
Yeah.
This was both of your show and this original show were all anti-war. So I wanted to have the two posters or the two plaques that we have offered that have the complete crew on. And in both cases, I was lucky enough to get one of the pieces that have every signature of every one of the actors. $495 will bring you the autographed original Star Trek plaque, the original crew plaque, and it's item C5166. It's huge, too. This is a 12 by 15 photo where most of them are
8 by 10s.
8 by 10s.
Yeah.
And the whole piece is really nicely done, too, in the size of it, and it is a limited edition of only 2,500 people. And if you would like to have it, give us a call at 1-800-345-1515. Alan Carlton of Panama City, Florida asks Marina, we hear about the cast and crew on the set, but what do you guys do away from the set? Do you see each other a lot? Yeah,
we do see each other a lot. We actually became each other's best friends. And I know a lot of people in Hollywood say that, oh, we got on great, you know. A lot of the times, as you know, it's not true. With us, it was true. As I've said many times, Michael Dorn is my best friend. Brent and I are very close. We're all very close. LeVar
How can
and
you
Brent
not be in that kind of a situation?
Well, you can. It can go the other way. You could end up at the end of 7 years wanting to rip each other's throats out, you know. But fortunately, and whether it was luck or judgment on Gene Roddenberry's part, when he was casting the show, it seemed that he cared as much about the personalities of the people he was putting together as their talent, you know.
Same thing about here. You hear a lot of these folks having been in the show together, and George Takei and Jimmy Doohan, and especially DeForest Kelly and Jimmy Doohan see a lot of each other. And the same thing is true of DS9 crew from talking to Colm Meaney. So ensemble casts have that. The thing that you can't do too often, though, is get the ensemble cast to sign one photograph. Well, getting all of these to sign one photograph.
You know, when we were working on the show, you know, it was possible that somebody with some pull or some clout could send a photo into one of our producers, possibly a friend of the producers, or for a charity, and somebody would come to the set and they would get our autographs. Now that, of course, we're not working anymore, the original show aren't working anymore, I don't see how you could get them. Yeah. You could go to like seven conventions. It's going to cost you way more money than $495.
And you probably would never get Shatner. And you're probably never get Shatner.
No, you wouldn't get Shatner. No. You would not get Shatner.
Nice plaque at $495, C5166. Lynn Geiter writes, sends a fax in and asks, please say hi to my son Ryan and my daughter Kim.
Hi Ryan, hi Kim.
There you go, big fans. She's going to go to a convention in St. Petersburg this weekend. You going to be there?
Yes.
Are you?
I'm like, yes, I'm going there, straight there.
Do you know what time you're going to be there, she asks?
I don't know what time I'm on, but you're going to be there all day, aren't you?
And we would very much like for you to say hi to a big fan who's currently in the hospital. Her name is Jen Bortz.
Jen Bortz. Hi, Jen. I hope you feel better soon and that you're out of the hospital real fast.
Yeah, it's not nice to be in the hospital.
No, I was there. I was in the hospital not too long ago myself, so I know exactly what you're going through. Don't eat the food.
I was just going to say.
Get someone to smuggle you a pizza.
This is by far the largest plaque that we have. It is the very largest one that we have made that has autographs to it. See, 5166 is the item number, and it's gone, completely sold out. We'll be right back with more with Marina Sirtis. We're going to answer some more faxes. By the way, we have 100 faxes here. I know I'm not going to be able to get to every one of them, but I will give them to Marina.